Hey guys, Praveen here, and today I'm going to talk about Penpot version 2.4. Penpot, for those who don't know, is a Figma alternative which looks like this. Their guiding principle is to make bridge the gap between designers and developers, which I think they are succeeding in. But today I'm going to look at version 2.4, and the new features are viewer role for team members, file history version, rename selected list shortcut, new Penpot file format. So yeah, let's get into a file. Okay, so this is a file that I have for my minor UI icons that I created with Penpot. So they recently got plugin system, and I created this plugin for Penpot, which works great. So yeah, I have some thoughts and we'll go one by one, but let's look at the new features first. So file history, so you can access file history by clicking right over here, and yeah, as you can see, I've created some versions, and you can see all the actions that we do here. I don't think Figma has something like this actions thing. So basically, whenever you create something new, it will add it to do anything in the file. It adds something here, so that you can just see what are the actions that has been taken in the history, and it also auto saves, and you can create new versions over here, and you can even name the version. I don't think Figma has that. You can just add any name to that, and it will save it as that name. So yeah, file history, it's cool. I think it works as expected, and this actions is also cool, just to see what's happening. So that's it. And yeah, and another new thing is the so I'm clicking option N or Alt N in Windows, and you can rename the layer. So that's also new. I think they also have a context menu over here, so that's good. And I think that's the main new thing. And when you come over here to this is like the Figma file viewer, but for Penpot, you can see all the files that you have. I only have one file right now. You can download it as .penpot file format, which is great. Figma has .fig, and now Penpot has .penpot file format, which is great for sharing within the team if you don't have a team plan here. I think that's the major of the new features, nothing else. But now I just want to talk about Penpot and how it's not better per se, but it's comparable to Figma. Penpot, most of my experience with Penpot is creating this new plugin and playing with some files. I've deleted most of the files right here, but yeah, I was playing with some of the community files that they have, which is great. I plan to add some of my community file here as well soon, but it's good, I would say. It reminds me of the first days of Figma. I used Figma like when it was in beta version or something, so it reminds me of that. So, and it has amazing grid support. This is like full HTML CSS grid support, and that's great. So in those regard, it's good, but the things that I don't like is the the UI. I think it has to be more subtle. Things like this wouldn't be like so if I refresh the page, let's see, I think mostly everything needs to be more subtle, and not so in your face. It should be smaller, it should be easier to scan through. Everything should be easier to scan through, and basically it should be a tool for designers rather than it now feels like a big chore to get through everything, get through all the things that are here, which reminds me more of XD. XD used to be similar to this, but Figma, it feels like a breeze. The main content area is the main thing in Figma, but this feels like the main content area is like mostly an afterthought. The sidebars, all the local components, these get much more space. I hope that makes sense. And even here also, the main project area should be more focused rather than even the sidebar or anything. It looks like that, but I want personally I want to see more focus on that. Even this area should be more focused. All this should be scaled down, like minimized a little bit, scaled down, and yeah, basically it should move away from the main content area. So yeah, that's like one of my main gripes with this. But other than that, I think it's going in the right direction. It's kind of slow. I have an M4 Mac, it's fully spec'd out. So even here, even my Mac, it's and see this kind of red green changes. That's mostly not needed. I don't think it's needed, right? So it should be like more subtle, more easy to ignore, because I'm working on here. I shouldn't, my eyes shouldn't go here. I should always be here, and everything else is just for me to change if I want. That's all. So yeah, hope that makes sense. And yeah, it should be more faster. I know it looks fast, but there's no noticeable difference from when I'm in Figma and when I'm in Penpot. So yeah, other than that, this is great. I would probably move to, not fully move, but I'm gonna probably use Penpot a lot from here. So let me know if you want any videos from Penpot, especially the grid system. Grid system is kind of hard to get used to. So yeah, I can show you. I can probably create some videos on that. And that one major amazing advantage of Penpot is it's fully free. You can just go in and use, or even your team can self-host it. So yeah, you can create team members, everything is fully free. And for like individual or freelancers, it will be fully free forever. And for enterprise team, they plan to introduce some features for them, but it will be mostly free, unlike Figma, which is like very costly, especially in India. Okay, other than that, I don't have anything else. This looks great. I'm going to use it from now on. I just created a plugin, so you can go in and check out my plugins in this page. No, there are lots of plugins. Here's mine. I'll just check it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, you can check out my plugin here. You can install it and use it. That's it. So let me know if you have any other Penpot questions. I can create probably a separate tutorial for that.